What you're witnessing right now is something incredible, something that's never been done here at Parsippany.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
You can't care about it just today. You can't care about it for a couple of weeks because it's hot on social media. You have to care about it in your heart if you care about your country. We can't be afraid to have uncomfortable conversations because it's uncomfortable things that drive the change we need to be the country we need to be.
Put your fist up for me real quick. And I'm gonna say fist up, you're gonna say guns down. Fist up! Guns down! Fist up! Guns down! Fist up! Guns
down! So what you guys just watched was a video that I captured during a peaceful protest in my hometown. I thought this was really special because I know you guys see a ton of big cities having all these protests and rallies during this time. But for my town to kind of come together in solidarity for people who look like me, yesterday was absolutely incredible. I can't describe how grateful I am to live in this town, or I can't describe how grateful I am to have people who are supporting me. And I know that that's just not the case for millions of black people out there. I'm sure a ton of you guys have heard, but what's happening in this world isn't right. It's just not right, point blank, period. And I don't know, I think we can do better. I don't want to come off to you guys preachy, I don't want to preach. But one of my friends, Dejan, at the rally yesterday had said that it's not about the intensity of your actions, but the frequency in your actions. And that really hit home for me, because it's just not about posting on social media today and then forgetting about it. It's about continuing this conversation today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. That's gonna really, really put an end to racism that's happening in our country. If you're one of those people even who posted a black square but didn't sign a petition or didn't donate, I'm gonna put some links in the description for you guys to have these sources that you guys could make an impact on immediately. And before I go, I'm going to also just share a spoken word piece that I made with my friend Jabari. Jabari is actually one of the people who were the head of the protest or rally that happened in my town yesterday. This spoken word poetry piece is called Stop Teaching Hate. I think that it's super important during this time and it has a great message. He wrote it, obviously performed it, and I made the visual for it, and I don't know, I just feel like it really resonates, so I just really want to get that out to a bigger group of people. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much for supporting other black creators, black people in general. I know I really appreciate it, but I know that the world also really appreciates it too. Black Lives Matter. Thank you.
Stop teaching hate. No, seriously, it's one of the easiest things to teach, but yet one of the hardest things to correct. And with that, we tend to infest our children with negativity and hate, which oftentimes comes in the form of neglect. So to all the parents, coaches, mentors, big brothers and sisters out there, here's what we have to understand. You see, hatred makes us so tunnel vision that we are unable to see the beauty of the next person, or the history of the next culture, or the genius behind our spiritual being. And see, being here in this complicated world, it's hard enough. And for the next generation, we don't seem to make it easy. We seem to make it more tough. But with that struggle comes confusion, doubt, and anger, what leads us to feel that we are not enough. So listen to this. Years ago, hip-hop legend Tupac Shakur said, "The hate you give little infants F's everyone," which means that what we teach our young people now only manifests into something greater in the future. But see, their future doesn't have to consist of a lot of danger, but rather more structure, more pleasure, or more adventure, so that life isn't consumed with negativity, but rather the love that they measure. And as we grow older, we come to understand that no child is born a racist, sexist, or prejudiced human. They just run away with that ignorance that they were once given. So let me conclude by saying that love is definitely a tougher lesson to consistently preach, but it takes our relationships and goals to new heights that we hope to reach. So let's commit ourselves to our young people and ensure that love is the only thing we teach.